Hello and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance, and we're here in our siege camp, and hopefully we're going to be able to lead the attack and murder them all. That is what we're going to try to do.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Oh. Right.
May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure what am I supposed to do? Oh, go to the battleground. Oh, okay. Where's the battleground? Oh, all the way over there. All right, I had no idea. My apologies. I actually thought that I needed to speak to Robart, but apparently not. All right, here we go. I've arrived, and I'm not sure if I'm ready for this.
Not yet.
All right, here we go. I'm ready. Get out my sword. Oh no, wait. Can I? Oh no, I can't crouch? Alright, I can't crouch. That's a lot of people.
My God. Hold. Mother Mary, Jesus Christ and all the saints. Watch over us this day. Easy. My God. Easy, mate.
Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Alright, here we go. We're gonna do this. Nice hit, Henry. Nice one. Okay, come on now. We need more of that. Thank you. Yes. Go for the stab. Oh, nice damage. Can we get some more of that? Thank you very much. Okay, now. Don't get killed now. Okay, he's dead. Maybe we can get this guy. Oh, nice hit. Okay, absolutely perfect. Let's go for the stab here. There's Divish. He's actually coming in too. Very nice indeed. He's actually helping us out a little bit here now. And this guy, whoa, he just got absolutely murdered instantly. Very nice. Okay, we are basically done. We have completely overwhelmed them here. And hopefully we're going to be able to... Wait a minute, can I not get up here? Oh no, never mind. Okay, we're done. Oh, I keep thinking I need to go up here.
To the bridge!
Alright, to the bridge. Let's go and help Sir Hanush. Hopefully he's not going to die. I don't want him to die. He's funny. So, come on now. Let's do this. Nice. I'm going for the stabs. That does so much damage. Oh wow, this guy's taking an absolute walloping, isn't he? Yep, he's absolute out of there. Right. Very good. Anyone else? Yep, this guy. Let's try and do some damage to him. Nice, he's dead too. How many kills are we actually getting right here? We're getting a lot of kills in my opinion. Anyway, let's just take out this guy. Come on, nice overhead. Nice thrust, and then he's out.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
All right, here we go. Yeah, so do I need to... Wait. Do I need to actually get on my mount? Why are we running back there? Go quickly and help defend the trebuchet. You know what? I'm just going to get on my horse. Where is my horse? Ah, there he is. Hello. Come on now. Let's do this. Let's get back there and see if we can... Are you serious right now? Okay, come on now. Are you... Oh, okay. Oh, all right, okay. Yes, I see what's happening. Oh, dearie me. I don't know why they don't allow you to get on your horse. That doesn't make any sense to me, but... Oh well, never mind. I guess it's just going to take us a little bit longer to get back there. I mean, it would make the most sense in the world to allow the vanguard or to allow the more experienced soldiers to get on their horses, if they have horses available, just so that they can get back there quicker. But I'm going to assume that maybe that is not what the developers had in mind. They probably are deciding to do something a little bit different here, which is somewhat unfortunate, because I personally would like to get back there as soon as possible, but that's not going to happen, I guess. Ah, I see. Oh, we got actual enemies. Oh, okay, this is going to be funny. All right, yeah, this is fine. This is absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with this. One bit. Yeah, he's dead. We can hopefully kill this guy too. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, nice damage, sir. Nice damage. Okay, now I'm gonna go for the counter, of course. If he actually tries, there we go. Nice counter. He's out of there. Very nice indeed. Now we can hopefully do some damage to this fellow. Nice stab. He's out as well. Perfect. Okay, so that's obviously the reason why we probably can't go on the horse, because they probably don't want you to fight by yourself, just in case. But from my perspective, obviously, as you might expect, I'm actually pretty well armored. I don't seem to take too much damage. So I guess there's that, you know. But yeah, anyway, where is... the encampment's up here, I assume. Yeah, there it is. There's the trebuchet. Come on now, we've got to get up there. We've got to get up there and help Sir Robard. I hope none of our people actually die here. I would appreciate that, to be honest. I think they're all great. They're all fantastic characters. Okay, here we go. Nice little stab from behind. We like doing thrusting from behind, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, now, come on now. Let's take him down, if we can. Are you going to go for the attack? There we go. Nice. That's exactly what we wanted. And then he's out. Nice. And now we can deal with this guy as well. Nice. Oh, come on. Finish him off. Come on now. He's easy to finish off, guys. He only has a sliver of HP. There we go. Nice, nice. I'm taking massive damage from the guy behind, unfortunately, but my armor is great, so we shouldn't have to worry too much about that. And... nice. Good. There's the counter, there's the counter. And then my guy's coming in, my ally, and hopefully that's going to be enough to finish him off, or maybe not. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, we got him.
Well,
The damage isn't too serious.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzik and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
All right, yeah, I am very, very prepared to do that almost immediately, actually. Yeah, one thing, my energy is absolutely fine. It's actually at 73, so we shouldn't have too many issues. Can I please put away my sword? There we go, put that away. Thank you very much. Now I'm just going to wash ourselves, even though that's... maybe it actually is going to make a difference, because we might need to pass a couple of persuasion checks, maybe. Not entirely sure, but we'll go into the tent and see what happens.
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
Ah, Henry, just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them. Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
Okay, wait a minute. How did I fail that? I have 11 plus 1, and he has 10. How did that fail? That's kind of weird.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You!
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranjik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy. Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
What is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst?
Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanush. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Right. Okay. So we've got a very bad situation on our hands, and an oath is an oath. All right. Well, where do I go? Ah, we have to speak to Sir Divish, and there's Captain Bernard. Where's Divish? Where is he? Is he there? Oh, that's him. All right, that's him down there. Why is he down by the? Wait. No, this is the bathhouse. Why is he all the way over there? I have no idea, but I guess we're going to be going there. Hello, Pebbles. Let's ride. Let's ride. Ah, there he is. I just literally ran into him on the world map, some random place.
Oh, I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
But, sir, I have no idea how.
Master Keyser and Master Fafar have prepared everything. There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. God be with you.
All right. Very excited. Okay, so what? I have to go all... Okay. I'm not sure why they do that. I'm not sure why they're just like, oh yes, you must go over here into a place where it's very far away from everything else, and then you must go all the way back. I'm not sure why they do that whole busy work thing, but yeah, well, it doesn't really matter too much, does it? Because we do have a fast travel point, but still, I always wonder why they decide to do those kinds of things. It's been happening for a while now, actually, but anyway, we're going to go over here, and we're going to have a great time, and Robard is going to see how amazing we are at firing the trebuchet, and let's actually just have a look. My energy is looking alright, it's not too bad, and... here he is.
Good day to you.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time. Take care now.
Okay, wait a minute. Did I not need to speak to Robard? I thought I needed to speak to No, it just says fire the trebuchet. Oh, okay. Well, that's absolutely fine. Well, we did get a little bit of insight there. Okay, so where is the lever? Or are they still getting it ready? I assume they're still getting it ready because the lever is literally right here. As you can see, yes, they're still pulling it back. I actually really like the way that they've constructed this. I think this is very cool looking. And once they are done, we will be able to... Whoa, this is a crazy contraption, gotta say. Absolute masterful feat of engineering. And here is the lever, I assume, right? Or? Is it? No? Or, no, they're still loading it. Okay, they're still loading it. Okay. Can you tell that I'm really excited to actually do this? Because, let's face it, hopefully Master Keyser has done his job and has actually gotten a good range on the whole thing. I'm going to just quick save just in case. You never know. You never know whether I do this wrong. But I'm not entirely sure if there is a way to do it wrong. It's actually quite funny. Aren't these rocks a little bit too small? Is that just me? Does it feel like they're just a little bit too small? But maybe, I mean, that's probably the case, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Because obviously, let's face it, they're not going to be able to roll an entire massive boulder, anywhere near here. So I guess this makes sense. All right, I fired it. What actually happened? I didn't see. I didn't see where it went. No, are you serious? It's misty. I can't see anything. Okay, now we can talk to Sir Robard at least.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back. Farewell.
Alright, okay. I am very, very ready for this. So wait until the 2-day bombardment is finished. Okay, once again, I'm just going to be waiting here for some time then, I suppose. And that's going to be it. So let's do it. Alright, so we can talk to Sir Robard once again here. Okay, wait. What do you think of it? I'm here.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? You came too soon.
Oh. Alright, why does it even give me the option then? Why does it even give me the option? That is so funny. Okay, well, whatever the case, yeah, basically what I've actually been doing right now is literally just standing here waiting for 18 hours or so. And what I'm going to do is, because I actually can't find a bed in this area, I have been going down to the bathhouse because, funnily enough, as you might expect, the bathhouse is not currently working, of course. Why would it be? So, you know, basically I've just been going down here and using the beds here because there are no owners, right? There are no owners to the beds. They're just, you know, free to use. Or at least that's what I can hope. And yeah, we're gonna need to because my energy is very low right now. Alright, so here we go. We're now ready to return to Robard. Obviously, my nourishment at the moment is pretty bad, actually. And there's not much I can do about it apart from just eat some of this dried food here. I don't have a huge amount of it either, unfortunately, but it's just gonna have to do. Do we have some things that actually provide me with some energy here? Yes, this gives me energy, but it's literally gonna make me drunk. So that's probably not the best idea, is it? I have some poison. Let's drink that. That sounds great. Alright, yeah, well, whatever the case, Robard is here.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvand's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until your final rest.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keyser claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders. Which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This man must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades, and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Goodbye.
I'm ready. I am so ready for this. Okay, I got my sword. Let's do this. Yeah, we got our ladders. Okay, so our guys are going up there. Hopefully we're going to be alright with the archers. I actually don't even know. Wait. Shields? Hello, I don't have one. I don't think I have a shield. Do I? I actually don't know. I guess we're just going to have to make do without it. Can I go first? I can actually go first now. Yes. Okay, I'm actually super excited about going first right here. I feel like I can probably hold the line pretty nicely. I'm kind of surprised that they don't have guards here and trying to remove the ladders or anything like that, but I'm going to assume they don't even have that many men. So it's probably going to be a pretty... Oh, hello. There's actually quite a few of them. Hello there, sir. Okay, let's do some damage. Let's try and be a bit careful here as well. There we go. Nice counter, nice counter. Boom, get him. This guy got hit in the head. That is so funny. Oh, there we go. Nice parry, nice parry. Can we get another one? Yes, we can. Nice. Okay, unfortunately for me, they are starting to fight back pretty nicely right here, but thankfully my forces are now coming in. Nice headshot right there with this guy. Maybe we can try stabbing him a little bit here. Yes, my sadist perk activated. That's perfect. And this guy is now taking big damage, and he's gonna die in a second. Okay, we've got to be a little bit careful here. Nice parry, nice parry. Let's take him down. Nice damage. Yes, he's dead. I have taken some injury actually. I might be bleeding a little bit. That is not so good. Thankfully, my forces are absolutely murdering everyone. And where do we have to go? Bernard, where are you going? Are you going this way? You seem to be running into the stairs. Okay, that's quite funny. All right, I can lockpick that door. I'm not sure whether we want to go in there. No, we don't. Okay, we want to fight here. Okay, let's try and do some damage to these guys. These are literally the easiest enemies I've ever seen. These guys have no armor whatsoever. It should be super easy for us to deal with them. This guy is a little bit more difficult on the other hand. Okay, we got to be careful here. Nice. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hitting that guy. That did so much damage. Nice counter, nice counter. There we go, we got him. Got him. All right, that's what you get, sir. That's what you get. And did you order a can of Henry up in this business? I don't even know. But they probably didn't. Let's face it. I mean, if they did, they're gonna have to get it at the discount store. And certainly for me, because I'm not so good here. But there we go. We're doing some nice damage with our little stabs here and there. And I'm actually not entirely sure. Are we even doing a good job? I don't actually even know. Okay, I've got to be a bit careful here. Gonna have to target some people on the outside. No. Don't get overzealous. Don't get overzealous. Oh, we're taking some damage. We're taking some damage here. This is not so good. Okay, nice hit. Can I get some more? Nope. He's gonna block. I can do a little counter here. Nice. Maybe we can take him down. Nice. There we go. Okay, my guys are literally dying right now. I'm not entirely sure why that is, because we are fighting pretty harshly here, but feels to me like we're having some issues. As you can see, it's now 3 versus 1. This is real bad. Okay, he's dead. Okay, it's a 2 versus 1. Nice. Okay, took some massive damage to the head right there. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. Thankfully, this guy is now dead. I do have some healing potions, by the way. I do have some healing potions. So that might be the thing that I need to do. Nice. Finish him off. Come on, Henry, you can do this. Nice. Got him. Alright, wait a minute. Can I not take this in combat? I can't take this in combat? Wait a minute. What is the thing that actually gives me the marigold? Yeah, this is it. There we go. We'll add 30 health points. I can't currently take that. Is that because I'm in combat? I assume that's because I'm in combat. That's actually really, really bad. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to... I'm just going to kill this guy. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to do it. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm out of combat now. Yes. Okay, there we go. Eating that. How many of these do I even have? I don't even know. So I'm going to just be taking a whole bunch. How much health do I have? I have 51. That's really not so good. Oh yeah. I've taken a huge amount of them, so hopefully my HP is going to come back. I am bleeding as well. Do I have a... Wait. Do I have a thing? Like a bandage or something like that? I don't think I do. Oh, I do have a bandage. Nice. Yes. Let's use the bandage. There we are. Okay. Okay, yes. Do I need to use another one? No, I don't. Okay, wait. Is there anything else? I haven't actually needed to use one of these in ages. So, yeah, this is pretty crazy. Okay, I guess I should continue moving, but I am by myself. I'm the only guy here. Oh, yeah, there's a huge amount of fighting going on. Okay, and why am I up here? Oh, this is bad. Why am I by myself? And why were my people coming this way even? This was a really bad idea, to be honest. Okay, well, whatever the case, it has given me a little bit of an opportunity to rectify my wounds. And, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what was even going on. Yeah, Captain Bernard is here. So at least he's alive. I'm going to use my lockpick skill to get through here. Hopefully that's going to provide me with a way to sneak in. Oh, I could literally... Okay, wait, I can literally just sneak in through here? The living quarters are right here? Or no? Maybe it is. Okay, I'm just going to come from behind and try and help out some of our people. Nice. Come on now. A little bit more damage. Nope. Not so good. Nice. Come on now. Okay, we got to be super careful here, unfortunately. These guys are actually outnumbering us dramatically. I'm going to have to get out of here for a real quick second. Here we go. Nice hits. That was a perfect hit right there. Okay, nice counter. Unfortunately, he didn't seem to really register that. Nice combo attack. Okay, now we can maybe do... Oh, he just crumpled. That was fantastic. That was wonderful. Love that. Okay, we're going to have to get out of here. We really do not want to fight a huge amount of them, but they are ganging up on someone in the stables, so I really want to help him out, whoever that is. He's dead. This guy's dead. They are so low in HP. Most of these guys are low in HP, so I'd like to be able to help out whoever it is. I am taking some damage, though, so I have to be a little bit careful about my stamina. Let's take this guy down if I can. Nice. There we go. Nice counter. There we go. We got him. Got him. Nice. The counter finished him. Wonderful. This guy is full HP still, which is really bad. But, whoa, okay. What was going on there? I have no idea. Okay, we're fine though. Nice hit. Nice. Okay, come on now. Yeah, there we go. Let's get the counter on this guy. He's basically dead now. There we are.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanush.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks his truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish!
Stephanie.
Forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Oh wow. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised that that we did that. But I guess that was the only way, right? I guess that was the only way. And also the fact that why is my horse not turning? I have no idea. Anyway, I guess the fact that it did assure potentially that Lady Stephanie was going to be okay. Obviously, that needs to be, you know, well. You need to make sure that that's going to happen. You need to confirm that that's going to be okay. And otherwise...
Sneaking into Brannick all on your own? Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Yeah. Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We wouldn't be in this situation otherwise, that's for sure.
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
What should I say to him?
Don't worry. It'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there.
Yeah.
Alive.
Well, yeah, me too. Because, I mean, imagine we get there and he's actually dead.
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other?
Yeah.
A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips.
Yeah.
Now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
There's no sign of them. Move on. Glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too, and now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
All right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Well, he knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front. It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
All right, is that it? Was that it? That was it? Okay, I'm actually really surprised. That was a good ending, wouldn't you say? I think that was a good ending, at least. Unfortunately for me, we weren't able to get the sword back, but that is, I suppose, going to be a thing for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which is indeed coming out later this year, as far as I'm aware. It's been 6 years in the making, I suppose, because this came out in, I think, 2018 or 2017, 2018, I think. And I actually wonder what happens if I press escape. Ah, another cutscene. Very good that I actually pressed this and didn't just end the recording, right?
Doing well, son.
Father.
Come now. You know whose side you.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much.
You'll be fine. We're proud of you.
For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Don't go. Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
All right, okay. What was going on with the subtitles? Did you see that? It was literally doing some random thing. That was super weird, actually. I'm not entirely sure what was going on there. I can only assume that maybe there was a scene that was supposed to play during the credits or something like that, and then it just completely overwrote what was happening. So hopefully you understood everything that was going on there, because otherwise, oh, well, there's no real way for me to do that. Anyway, we're going to be going up there. We need to go to the upper castle. This is the epilogue, and I have no idea what is actually happening. I'm fat as hell. Look at that. Nourishment 120. All right.
Oh, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
Question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, your grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur, that King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergholf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergholf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility. against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
I expect it would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
So, what do you think of Margrave Jobst, Bernard?
From what I've heard about him, I wouldn't trust him if he told me rain was wet.
I feel the same. It's never wise to trust a man who's turned his coat more than once.
Exactly. And I don't buy that business with Prokop. He double-crossed his own brother, and the rest is just his cover-up.
On the other hand, if anyone has a chance to oust Sigismund and keep the nobility on his side, it has to be Jobst.
What to do about freeing King Wenceslas?
Whether they think liberating King Wenceslas...
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Berghoff is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be travelling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Berghoff tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Berghoff is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion. but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas? He's the Margrave of Moravia. I admit I don't know what to make of him myself. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against the king. And now suddenly, he's reversed his position. I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious. It's best to keep a watchful eye on him, but he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund these days. We'll just have to see how it all turns out.
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knights, most of whom were mercilessly slaughtered. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German noblemen do his brother Wenceslas. Ironically, Wenceslas joined forces with Jobst to liberate him. And now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no doubt about it, God does move in mysterious ways.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir Hanush. And good luck, son. So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish? I think...
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Kuttenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
All right, there you go. One thing before I read this bit of text right here, I just want to say, why is Hanush helping with the letter? You saw what happened when we were in the camp at Vranik, right? he can't read. It says he can't read. And so how is he helping with the letter? That makes no sense, because he can't read, right? That is really weird. Anyway, congratulations, you've completed the main storyline. If you like, you can still embark on side quests and activities, or just wander the world. You can end the game anytime afterwards by riding off the map with Sir Hans Capon's squad.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
Alright, and all I need to do is go and speak to him. Alright, so we're going to speak to him in just a moment. He's probably going to get on his horse, and then we're going to see what happens.
Stop right there.
So, can we
I
set
have
off
to
now,
search you.
Henry?
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse. The Lord of Burgov is bound to be waiting us eagerly.
Stop for a bit. I'll just give you a quick search.
What?
Such a my...
For God's sake, don't bother.
Yeah, all right.
Are you serious? Is that guy literally serious right now? Why is he wanting to search me? I am literally Sir Radzig's son right now. Come on now. Are you joking? You've not heard the news, apparently.
So, how is life as a highborn bastard?
I'm getting used to it.
What about Radzig? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord. What do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief. Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a
feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trust in your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
What do you think of Sigismund?
If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Ha! Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lamberg, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course that's not something to brag about in front of Jobst.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanush as such a rebel.
And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little. He can't manage even to wrest power from a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
And that Berghoff we're going to see, do you know anything about him?
I haven't heard much good about him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him, and his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
And what about the League of Lords?
Wealthy, pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit. But the lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put their foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time. But he gave them seats at the provincial council? Little wonder they're back at their old tricks.
Alright, looks like we've made it. And let's see what happens now. And now we can speak to him.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
Are you wishing you'd stayed home at Rattay instead of joining in our nighttime venture?
You must be joking. I haven't had so much fun since... actually ever.
Really? Despite being wounded? Actually, you missed the best part. When I was hauling you like a sack of grain to the battlements dead to the world.
It can't have been that much fun if I fell asleep. But you might have handled me a bit more gently. I'm black and blue all over.
Oh, all right then. Next time I'll just leave you to Istvan's tender mercies.
Nonsense. What would you do without me? Still, thank you for hauling me out of there.
Anything for you, my lord.
Well, young sir, what now? Shall we ride boldly forth to adventures new?
I never took you for a romantic soul. But, as it happens, a romantic soul is just what I need by my side right now.
What, here? Now? Aren't we leaving?
Ah, that's just the thing. Here we are, about to ride off into the unknown. Well, who knows what fate has in store for us? What if we should fall as heroes on the battlefield? How could I depart this world with a quiet heart, never having known true love?
I'm a little worried about you, sir. Aren't you getting overheated inside that armour?
Look, I can't just go off and get my head chopped off somewhere without first winning the heart of the girl I love. So are you going to help me or not?
Well, affairs of the heart are what I do best. I'll be glad to help you. So what do you want me to do?
You, Hal, shall be my messenger of love. You shall bear her a letter and a gift from a secret admirer.
Why me? It's not like you to be bashful, Sir Hans. You can just go and tell her,
Certainly not. Carolina is different to the others. She was educated in a convent and needs to be handled with kid gloves. Romanced. I must court her secretly. It's the latest fashion in France.
And who is this Carolina?
The fairest maid that ever walked the earth. Carolina. The butcher's daughter. You must have noticed a divine creature in the marketplace. Unless you're more interested in barnyard animals.
No, I don't know who you mean.
Really? Maybe I'm right about your barnyard interests. Well, all the more wenches for me. Your task is simple. All you have to do is get hold of a necklace fine enough to grace her lovely neck. I did have one that I inherited from my great-grandmother. Unfortunately, not anymore.
What happened to it?
I lost it playing dice at the inn. But you'll get it back for me. You're a smart lad. I'm sure you'll figure out a way. And I'll reward you handsomely.
Oh, all right then. Is there something else I should know about this necklace?
I lost it at dice in the Ledechko tavern when I was there to see... Well, that's not important.
So, some dice player from Ledechko won your grandmother's valuable necklace. Haven't you learned anything from losing to Zdena, the bathhouse wench?
My great-grandmother's. And, as it happens, I have learned a trick or two. But that fellow has the luck of the devil. No doubt he'll still be sitting there, swindling other folk out of their hard-earned groschen.
Oh, what's the use? All right. I'll go to Ledechko, find this diabolical dice player and see what I can do. Though I'll probably lose my shirt to him.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Goodbye.
Alright, so it seems like we have one last thing to do. Game of Throws. That's very funny. Alright, so Ledechko is all the way over there. That is not too far away. I was kind of... I'm actually not entirely sure why they didn't tell me to do this beforehand. Because obviously the main quest is now over, technically. So I guess we're going to do that. So there will be a bonus episode after this one. And otherwise, I thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time.